Hey everybody, this is Eli Freestone, and you're watching my Week 2 reflection video for Technical Writing, Term 1312. This week we're talking about the research and brainstorming process that we've gone through over the last 2 weeks for Projects 1 and 2, and we have 4 different questions for those. The first one is asking what I discovered during the research process that caught me off guard or surprised me. And there was actually something I found out that has to do with how much iOS users spend on in-app purchases uh, as compared to Android users. And it's actually a lot bigger margin than I thought it was. Uh, Pretty much for every $1 that's spent in an iOS application for in-app purchases, only 23 cents is spent in an Android application. Like I said, I did know that there was a difference. I knew that iOS users did spend more, but I thought the margin was maybe like $1 for iOS, 75 cents for Android. But yeah, it's much larger than I expected, which definitely caught me off guard. All right, so the second question is asking if we encountered any problems during week 1 or 2. I actually encountered 2 different problems. The first one was during brainstorming for application ideas. I had a lot of trouble coming up with ideas that weren't targeted at a very specific market. I did end up finally coming up with a couple of different ones that are more, you know, a much broader market, and the one I ended up going with for the month is Health Tracker Plus, which is a medical application. And that actually brought up my second issue during week 1 and 2. And the problem was because I was using medical application or health application as my keyword searches, a lot of the stuff that it was coming up with was pretty much irrelevant to me because it was about like new technologies in the medical field that could be applied to healthcare. So not really relevant to me because I was looking for software applications. So I did have to adjust my keywords to just be more broadly covering the mobile application market in general. So my resources weren't necessarily directly relevant to my application, although they were still relevant because they were about mobile applications in general. All right, so the third question is asking if I would ever use crowdfunding in the future, and the answer is yes. I'm a big fan of crowdfunding. I think it really fits well with my personality, just because I'm a very do-it-yourself type of guy, and so yes, I would definitely use crowdfunding. Which actually brings me to the fourth question, and it's asking if I would be comfortable securing an investor or persuading a CEO. That actually goes back to my personality. Although I would be able to do it, if I was given the option to either uh, secure an investor or go crowdfunding, I would always go crowdfunding just because I'm the type of guy that I wouldn't want somebody that's not directly involved in the project to have a lot of say in that project. So yeah, I guess that's about it. This has been Eli Freestone, week 2 for Technical Writing, term 1312. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.